It's time now for the Peter Channel sign-up news on this late Thursday night, August 18th, 2016. And just before the Peter Channel signs off tonight, a summary of the late night news headlines at 11:15 p.m. on this late Thursday night. I'm Peter Wiggins, and news headlines at the top story at 11:15 p.m. is Secretary of State John Kerry, with John Kirby, the Department spokesman in October, as U.S. concedes $40 million payment to Iran was delayed as prisoner as leverage. The co-founders of Otto, Anthony Levatsky, and Larry Rand were veterans of Google's car, mapping their efforts before they started Otto in January, as Europe aims for a new race for a self-driving future. Shining in as California, the latest on California wildfires, as firefighters in Southern California have met their biggest gains yet against a powerful wildland blaze that raged out of control for much of the week. At a meeting with accredited Foundation staff members on Thursday, Bill considered the organization would not accept a donation from foreign governmental corporations until Clinton becomes president. As Turkey President Obama administration to handle what appears to be a base clerk, claiming he spearheaded last month's coup attempt, the Muslim nation media has put an accusatory finger at the respected American academic in a bizarre way. Ankara, Turkey, is string Obama is blamed on Kurdish rebels, and targeted Turkish security forces killed at least 14 people and wounded more than 220 others, officials said Thursday. Nairobi, as Pakistan enforced recruitment of child soldiers in South Sudan could be imminent, and the United Nations Children's Agency said on Friday amid fears that the world's youngest nation is on the brink of renewed. Honolulu, friends and colleagues are paying their respects to the late U.S. Livingston Parish, Louisiana. The catastrophe far devastating Louisiana is now the worst natural disaster strike in the United States since Hurricane Sandy 4 years ago, the Red Cross said. 3.5 months after CNN, the Republican nomination, Donald Trump pivoted the contest to the general election on Thursday night, expressing regret to his past failures to choose the right words and deliver one of the most comprehensive ones. Donald Trump stuck a compassionate tone at the rally Thursday night, saying he regrets some of his past statements sometimes in the heat of the debate, and speaking on a multitude of issues. You don't choose the right words, you say the wrong thing. Terms of settlement said to be included disposal for Philippines dominant chief executive Brian Com. Our federal judge has rejected a proposed $1 million settlement between Uber Technology Incorporated and drivers in 2 states, reopening the debate over the car hailing company's freelance labor model. The judge abomined the plan to end its 3 years of private prisons after officials concluded the facilities are both less safe and less effective at providing correctional services for those run by the government. In Bonnet learning, things pick up from the prince while still in the act may play a bigger role than imagined. The exposure of rising sea levels eroded in an Iraq expo built for decades now. Residents of Shishburg, Alaska have officially voted to relocate. Our clusters of Zika cases are most likely transmitted by mosquitoes confronted the tourist industry in Miami Beach and the surrounding area. The Zika virus previously thought to be a big threat to developed babies might also affect adult brains, researchers reported Thursday. Obamacare hasn't been a cure for all America's uninsured population, but it sure has changed the number of people without health coverage and what the remaining uninsured look like. Bill Clinton is purported to be a first student that includes the quadrant tradition of presidential candidates passing submitted cookie recipes. Washington, election officials in Indiana have concluded that former Senator Evan Baez, an inactive overlord in the state, after they've hailed to confirm he lives in Indianapolis, created a new problem for Democrats in the once late effort. Sometimes, but as that figure war on Thursday, Esquire won a piece of by Jared Kushner, Donald Trump's son-in-law, who helped the businessman with his presidential campaign. Florida is always the swing states, and once again, the grand jury of the presidential contest, which twisted to that Donald Trump runs uniquely well there. Alright, take a look at local news. Attleboro plan to depose the impact fee construction in the city's transit oriented development, so we'll get some pushback from the Attleboro redevelopment for the on Thursday. The agency's members said that they plan to oppose the proposal, arguing that the fee could impede development and working against a plan to revitalize the center of the city. Chairman Wick Ray said additional costs for builders could less than interested in building commercial and residential space at heart of downtown, a long-time city goal. City Council Richard County has asked the college to consider a double to the fee to create a fund aimed at maintaining the infrastructure in the downtown transit zone in the long future. Attleboro, the literacy held its annual graduation Thursday night at Wamsutta Middle School. Matt Fairley, not a man now living on probation for a drunk driver is facing a second OEI charge after his truck left the road and demolished several granite posts and fence on Mansfield, South Common. Now fought about Mansfield man out of bail on a drunk driving charge earlier this month faced another charge of driving drunk and leaving the scene of an accident after he crashed his pickup truck Wednesday and overturned on McCabe River near Kelly Boulevard. The Big Week, Edinburgh's community-wide reading project, Ireland's 1-8 BC committee announced on Thursday night city council meeting that will mark the 10th anniversary by asking city residents to read a novel that tackles the sense of forced immigration. While all public school teachers in Massachusetts are held to roughly the same state license and certification requirements, average teacher pay varies among the districts in the Edinburgh area, and plan to become a green community. Woburn, Massachusetts, the Middlesex District Attorney's Office in Woburn Police had investigated the death of a 15-month-old boy. Officials say that toddler who had been in hospital since Monday and died Thursday night at the Boston Children's Hospital, and officials say the matter is now being referred to the medical examiner's office. In Dalton, New Hampshire, a 30-year-old Massachusetts man is drowned while trying to swim from a rough shore in a New Hampshire lake. Peter Childers on 11:20 p.m. on this late Thursday night. Time now for New England Institute Alerts report. No Milford, New Jersey working fire 255 Flower Drive. Units on scene with a bedroom fire inside the department. Mutual EMS was present on scene. Boston, Massachusetts, London Street, shooting requires EMS on the push, shot tires, once in the back, one in the leg. Tewksbury, Massachusetts, 49 for North of exit 3, moving after the whip. Another treatment. Beauty Chowder time is 11:21 on this late Thursday night, and it's total for traffic and transit report. Let's start off on the MBTA, where on the Charlestown Ferry, notice please use a Constitution Pier for 1 for commuter ferry service until further notice. On the subway, Orange Line Spirit Mondelez between Ruggles and Ruxbeck Crescent beginning now and continuing until Sunday. And S1 S1 Express from Mondelez to traffic. On the commuter rail, Worcester train 5:37, 10:30 p.m. from South Station is expected to operate 5 to 15 minutes late between Yawkey and Worcester Union stations due to the concert going on Fenway Park. But otherwise, MBTA commuter rail looking good. Alright, take a look at highways and byways in New England where Merritt Parkway, northbound and southbound side, Little Sword, 7th stretch, 95 and southbound side, back to between Route 8 Bridgeport, down for Fairfield, 95 and the northbound side, back to Route 9 for the York Sabre stretch, 84 westbound side, Little Sword, just before Route 8 in 2010, Interstate, Mass Park, interchange with Interstate 91 in Chicory out, Little Soul, 84 eastbound side is back there and Charleston stretch, highways and byways, right down now, looking good except the 130 the eastbound side, Little Sword and Jamestown headed towards the Newport Bridge, Route 395 on the northbound side, Little Sword from Killingley to Putnam, 485 on the northbound side, Little Sword and the Stowe stretch, Southern Expressway, southbound side, backed up from Boston over today. The Morrissey Boulevard on the Dorchester, 93 and the southbound and northbound side, Little Sword, Somerville stretch, 120 and southbound side, backed up from Route 9 and Wellesley, all the way at the Great Plain Avenue in Needham and down in Foxborough, Route 1 on both ends. It is backed up between 495 all the way at the Route 95 in the Wentham, Foxborough, Sharon areas. And also we got an accident on Route 1 on the southbound side, just around Crocker Pond in Wentham, and also 140 on the both ends of Little Sword on East Street in Foxborough, and Central Street on the northbound side. It is a Little Sword before downtown Foxborough. And 495 on the southbound side, Little Sword up in Haverhill, 495 northbound side, back to the long stretch. Spotted every turn back on the northbound side, Little Sword, the National West stretch. Spotted turn on the northbound side, Little Sword, north from Rochester, New Hampshire, 295 on the southbound side, Little Sword around Freeport. Main turn on the northbound side, Little Sword, 295 in Brunswick. And 89 on the southbound side, Little Sword after the Canadian border up in Vermont. 87 on the southbound side, Little Sword jumps around Route 11 in Champlain, New York, and Ottawa 15 on the northbound side, Little Sword after the Canadian of the U.S. border in Southern Quebec headed towards Montreal. Peter Childers is 11:24 on this late Wednesday night, and it's on this late Thursday night, and it's time now for a weather report. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, we're going to have some podcast got about 64 degrees. Light variable wind. Friday, most of us got high 85 degrees. North for about 3 to 5 miles an hour. For Friday night, Petra at the 3 a.m. Otherwise, podcast got about 63 degrees. South for about 3 to 6 miles an hour. For Saturday, most of us got about 85 degrees. Got wind coming south and Friday 9 miles an hour in the morning. Saturday night, podcast got about 63 degrees. South for about 3 to 6 miles an hour. For Sunday, slight change of showers after 9 a.m. Podcast about 83 degrees. Chance of rain is 20%. Sunday night, showers likely to possibly a thunderstorm rain, but after 4 a.m., most skies got low about 69 degrees. Chance of rain is 50%. Monday, showers likely to possibly a thunderstorm before 9 a.m. and then a chance of showers between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. Most skies got have 83 degrees. Chance of rain is 6%. Monday night, Podcast go about 57 degrees. Tuesday, Sun in Moscow going to have an 80, about 56 degrees. And for Wednesday, Sun in Moscow going to have an 83, about 60 degrees. And for Thursday, Sun's going to have 86 degrees. Currently, and not near it is a fair. The sky is at 72 degrees. Humidity 84%. That's going to be a computer channel sign off news and it's late. Thursday night, August 18, 2016. Good night. With a good bye today to all. See you tomorrow morning in more. Good night. Now the time that's 25 minutes after 11 o'clock and it's late. Thursday night, and the Peter Channel will be signing off for the night. This is Peter, so hope you have a good night with a good positive and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good night, and turn out the light. And say good night.